I just stopped to change the camera to high stabilization. There's 3 stabilization modes, and this is the best one, but it's also limits the field of view a little bit. I think standard stabilization is remarkably good, and I look at the YouTube videos that are made with it, and the pictures stay still, and you can see the brake levers bouncing around, the bike's bouncing around, but the foreground is nice and steady. Ooh, bunny rabbits. Spain is the land of rabbits. I think if one wanted to live on the wild side, they could catch enough bunnies to live. There's plenty of fish in the rivers. It would be possible to live off the land. Of course, in modern Spain, there's really no place to do that, but, well, in theory. You notice I'm going pretty slow. I'm still recovering from the retinal reattachment surgery and have no great desire to bounce around too much. Although I did a bit of a ride yesterday, an easy ride, and that evening I felt awesome. So today is going to MECO, hit some farmland trails, and it should be a lot better adventure, a lot more fun. But again, I don't particularly have any great desire to go particularly fast. Although 26 kilometers an hour, or 25 like at this very moment, is the maximum legal limit for an e-bike. To me it seems dead slow, and I don't need a motor to go this fast. As a matter of fact, for a very long time, I'd been contemplating either buying an e-bike or building one. And what was holding me back was how slow they are, because I'd pass them all the time. But those are factory bikes sold in Europe, and they are in fact kind of limited. Although I've seen some that were unlimited and they do just fine, especially the mid-drives. Mid-drive bikes, even with a small motor, can use all the gears in the back, and they have quite a bit of advantage over a hub drive. But not so much for top-end speed. Most mountain bike with a mid-drive will have a high-speed let's say 250, maybe even a 500 watt motor, but it's geared down for stump pulling. The hub drive is faster, but on a hill I have to push it. MECO! So let's get to the farms and I'll pick it up there. Okay, so we're back into the farmland. There are olive trees, some nut trees, and other types of greenery here that I'm not familiar with. It has been raining a lot, so the conditions are sketchy, and with one bad eye it's doubly sketchy. Now I feel pretty good, otherwise I wouldn't be here, but I have to be extra careful. I'm also wearing goggles for a lot of reasons. Wind a little bit, but bugs, pollen, and branches, things that stick out over the track. Typically I would just close my eyes and ignore it. But after being in recuperation for a month after retinal reattachment surgery, I have kind of a little paranoia. But like I mentioned in other videos, I'm beginning to wonder how I did so well without goggles for so long. I always wear eyeglasses, sunglasses, prescription sunglasses, so I always have some eye protection, but the goggles are way superior. I'm going to pause. Ooh, look at these wonderful thorn bushes. I'm going to pause and put this on my helmet. Well, this will be a lot more stable. The camera stabilization is excellent. However, I don't really want to beat the camera up on the handlebars and this kind of stuff. It's been over a month since I've been here, so things have changed a little bit with all the rains. These plants to my left are thorn bushes, and they are in fact nasty. if you don't run sealant in your tubes or tires, well, tubeless tires always run sealant, but MECO'S, for example, makes tube sealant specifically for inner tubes, and I found that to be outstanding. In fact, the front tube got a hole about the first month I owned this bike. The sealant plugged it, and I've never changed the tube since. I was gonna put a patch on it, just, you know, over the hole that was sealed up, just for the hell of it, but now I can't find it. Eventually I put new tubes about, once a year or so. Swap out the tubes because the sealant gets old and it's pretty hard to get it out of the tube. So the best thing to do is put a new tube, fresh sealant, and you're ready to go again. Next time I change the tires, I'll do that. Now what I'm doing is I'm looking ahead. Wow, what a beautiful hawk. I'm looking ahead as pretty much as far as I can see, because that's where I want to be. And where I am doesn't matter that much because I'm already here. If that makes any sense. Ahead is the Church of Our Lady of the Assumption, which marks the social center of MECO. Gotta go.